Chapter 7, The Secret ****. Night had fallen over the Shen residence. Lanterns swayed gently in the courtyard as Lu Qingyuan sat by the window, reading the latest letter from the northern battlefield. Shen Liang's handwriting was firm and steady. The northern army attempted another ambush today. Your strategy worked perfectly. We trapped them in the mountain pass. Lu Qingyuan smiled faintly. Then he placed the letter aside and rested a hand on his stomach. The imperial doctor's words from earlier echoed in his mind. You are expecting. He still found it hard to believe. General Shen, he murmured softly. You're going to panic when you hear this. Chapter 8, A Letter to the Battlefield. The next morning, Lu Qingyuan finally wrote back. His brush hovered over the paper for a long moment. Then he wrote calmly. The physician says my health is excellent. However, there is one small matter. He paused. Then continued. It seems you will soon become a father. He sealed the letter and handed it to the messenger. Send this to the general immediately. Chapter 9, The General's Reaction. Northern Border Military Camp. Shen Liang stood in the command tent studying the battle map. A soldier rushed inside. General. A letter from the capital. Shen Liang took it and opened it calmly. As he read, his expression froze. The entire tent fell silent. The officers exchanged nervous glances. Their terrifying general had suddenly stopped moving. After a long moment, Shen Liang looked up. His voice was unusually quiet. Prepare the horses. One officer panicked. General? Are we attacking tonight? Shen Liang shook his head. I'm returning to the capital. The officers were stunned. The invincible war hero of Lian looked shaken. His mind repeated only one sentence from the letter. You will soon become a father. Chapter 10, The Strategist's Plan. Meanwhile in the capital. Lu Qingyuan studied the latest war reports. He frowned slightly. The enemy isn't retreating. A servant asked nervously. Does that mean the general is in danger? Lu Qingyuan shook his head. No. They're preparing a final assault. He spread a map across the table. His eyes sharpened. If Shen Liang attacks from the valley. He marked several positions. And sets fire to the supply routes. His lips curved slightly. Their entire army will collapse. Chapter 11, Reunion. 2 weeks later. The gates of the Shen residence burst open. Shen Liang entered the courtyard still wearing travel armor. Lu Qingyuan looked up from the pavilion. General? Before he could react, Shen Liang crossed the courtyard in seconds. He grabbed Lu Qingyuan's shoulders. You're pregnant? Lu Qingyuan blinked. That's a very direct greeting. Shen Liang's expression was complicated. Shock. Joy. Concern. Then he carefully pulled Lu Qingyuan into his arms. His voice was softer than anyone had ever heard. Are you well? Lu Qingyuan laughed quietly. I'm perfectly fine. Shen Liang rested his forehead against his. You should have told me sooner. You were busy winning wars. Shen Liang sighed. My victories mean nothing if something happens to you. Shen kisses Lu Qingyuan forehead and gently whispers, thank you my dear for bearing our love. Chapter 12, Married Life ****. The Shen residence quickly became lively. Shen Liang refused to let Lu Qingyuan do anything dangerous. One morning, Lu Qingyuan tried to read military reports again. Shen Liang immediately took the scroll away. You need rest. Lu Qingyuan protested, I'm not an invalid. Shen Liang calmly placed a bowl of soup in front of him. Drink. Lu Qingyuan narrowed his eyes. You've become very bossy. Shen Liang replied quietly, you married me. Lu Qingyuan nearly choked on the soup. Chapter 13, The Northern Victory. Soon news arrived from the border. Using Lu Qingyuan's strategy, Shen Liang's army launched a final attack. They cut off the enemy's supplies and surrounded them. In the valley, within 3 days, the northern army surrendered. The empire celebrated the victory. The crown prince personally visited the Shen residence. He looked at Lu Qingyuan's growing belly and laughed. So this is the famous strategist who defeated the northern army while sitting at home. Lu Qingyuan folded his fan calmly. Efficiency is important. Shen Liang looked proud at Chapter 14, The Birth Winter arrived. Snow covered the capital. One night the entire Shen residence erupted into chaos. The baby is coming. Shen Liang stood outside the room looking more nervous than during any battle. Hours passed. Finally the doctor came out smiling. Congratulations, General. A healthy son. Shen Liang rushed inside. Lu Qingyuan lay exhausted but smiling. In his arms was a tiny child. Shen Liang carefully held the baby. The great general who terrified armies suddenly looked completely gentle. Lu Qingyuan teased weakly. General Shen. Are you afraid of dropping him? Shen Liang answered seriously, yes. Season 2 ending scene. The crown prince visited again a few days later. He looked at the baby curiously. This child will either become the empire's greatest scholar, or its most dangerous general. Lu Qingyuan smiled, why not both? Shen Liang quietly held his family. Outside the palace, peace finally returns to the empire, and history begins writing a new story, not of tragedy, but of love. Next chapter. After stopping the palace rebellion, the empire enters a temporary period of peace. However, danger has not disappeared. Foreign kingdoms test the borders, remaining traitors hide in the shadows, and within the palace, power struggles continue. Prince Yanjin of Xilan ***. In a distant palace, a tall man stood beside a map of the continent. His hair was silver black, his eyes sharp and calculating. This was Prince Yanjin, the most brilliant strategist of the Western Kingdom. A servant spoke, "My lord, the Liang general Shen Liang has won another war." Yanjin studied the map quietly. Then he placed a red piece on the capital. Shen Liang is strong. But he is not the true threat. He opened a report. Inside were notes about Lu Qingyuan. The hidden phoenix strategist. Yanjin smiled slowly, a scholar who controls the empire's greatest general. How fascinating. He closed the report. Prepare the spies. If we capture Lu Qingyuan, the entire empire will kneel. The Western conspiracy had begun. Meanwhile, Lin Yu, now fully living as Lu Qingyuan, is holding the child in lay with General Shen Liang peacefully without knowing that the birth of the child will attract even greater attention from enemies. Arc 2. The border war news soon arrives. The Eastern Kingdom Bei Rome begins gathering troops near the border. Their goal is clear. They want to take advantage of Great Liang's recent political instability. The emperor orders Shen Liang to lead the army, but Shen Liang hesitates. He looks at Lin Yu and the baby. Lin Yu notices. You must go. Shen Liang refuses at first, but Lin Yu smiles gently. You are the empire's general. And I am the general's partner. Besides, I still remember strategies from the future. Before he leaves, Lin Yu secretly gives Shen Liang several battle tactics inspired by modern military theory. Arc 3. The scholar's strategy. Even while staying in the capital, Lin Yu continues helping the war effort. Using maps and intelligence reports, he predicts enemy movements. His strategies help Shen Liang win multiple battles. The soldiers begin whispering about a mysterious strategist. They call him ***, the hidden phoenix of Liang. Shen Liang secretly smiles whenever he hears the title. Arc 4. Assassins in the capital. While Shen Liang is away, the remaining traitor faction makes their move. They discover General has treasured Ger wife and newly born son, and assassins infiltrate the capital. One night they break into the Shen residence. But they underestimate Lu Qingyuan. Lin Yu calmly triggers hidden traps and signals the guards. When the assassins are captured, they are shocked. The elegant scholar who looks gentle is actually terrifyingly intelligent. The crown prince laughs when hearing the story. My friend Shen Liang truly married a dragon in disguise. Arc 5. The Great Northern Victory. Months later, Shen Liang achieves a decisive victory. Using Lin Yu's strategies, he traps the enemy army between mountains and defeats them. The Eastern Kingdom signs a peace treaty. Shen Liang returns to the capital as a hero once again. The first thing he does after entering the city, he rushes home. When he sees Lin Yu safely waiting for him with the baby, he finally relaxes. He gently kneels beside them. I'm home. Lin Yu smiles and the baby son reaches for his father.
Hey, don't forget to give thumbs up, give me a comment, and subscribe to see part 2. Now let's get into the story.
Arc 5. The Great Northern Victory. Yanjin of Xilan. Unlike previous enemies, Yanjin does not rely on brute force. He fights using espionage, political manipulation, assassination, psychological warfare, and his ultimate goal is shocking, capture Lu Qingyuan, because rumors about the hidden phoenix strategist have spread across the continent. Arc 1. The Western Prince Yanjin is introduced as a calm and elegant villain. He studies every battle Shen Liang has won, then he smiles slightly. So the general wins because of his scholar husband. Interesting. Instead of attacking the army, he targets the mind behind it. Arc 2. Kidnapping attempt during a royal festival in the capital. Assassins infiltrate the city. Their target, Lu Qingyuan and his son. Lin Yu quickly realizes something is wrong. He notices subtle signals. Guards behaving strangely. Unfamiliar servants. Altered palace. Razi immediately sends a message to Shen Liang, but before the general arrives, the assassins attack. A tense escape scene follows as Lin Yu protects his child while navigating secret passages of the palace. Arc 3. The Crown Prince's rise. The Crown Prince becomes more important in this season. He begins taking control of court politics while supporting Shen Liang. He also forms a secret intelligence network to hunt Xilan spies. His friendship with Shen Liang deepens. 1 point. He jokes, if you die, who will help me manage this chaotic empire? Shen Liang replies calmly, my husband. The Crown Prince laughs, fair enough. When the Crown Prince jokingly says, if the child is as clever as Qingyuan, the empire will gain a terrifying strategist. Shen Liang gently smile hearing this. Arc 4. War of Minds. Prince Yanjin finally meets Shen Liang on the battlefield. Instead of fighting directly, he challenges him strategically. The war becomes a battle of intelligence, traps, misinformation, counter strategies. Lin Yu secretly directs several of Liang's strategies from the capital. The empire slowly realizes that behind the general stands a brilliant strategist. Arc 5. The final confrontation. In the final arc, Prince Yanjin personally infiltrates the capital. He finally meets Lu Qingyuan face to face. Instead of hostility, he shows admiration. You should have been born in Xilan. You would rule the world. Lin Yu smiles. I already have everything I need. Behind him, Shen Liang appears with soldiers. Yanjin fought a long battle with Shen Liang being in front and Lu Qingyuan from behind him. In the final moment, Yanjin still lost to both the ML and MC. After his lost battle and his conspiracy collapses, Yanjin fled back to his northern empire. Our empire is saved again. Season 3 ending years later, peace finally stabilizes. Shen Liang becomes Grand Marshal of the empire. The Crown Prince ascends the throne as emperor. Their son begins learning both military and scholarly arts. Lin Yu looks at the peaceful capital and realizes history has completely changed. Season 3. Chapter. The general comes home. The gates of the Shen residence open slowly. Snow fell softly across the courtyard. Lu Qingyuan stood beneath the lanterns, holding a small child in his arms. Footsteps approached, heavy, familiar. Shen Liang appeared at the entrance, still wearing battle armor. For a moment, the terrifying general of the battlefield looked hesitant. Lu Qingyuan smiled. You're staring as if you've never seen us before. Shen Liang walked forward slowly. His eyes softened when he saw the baby. This is the first time I see him after the war. The child blinked curiously, then grabbed Shen Liang's finger. Lu Qingyuan laughed quietly. He already resembles you more than me. Shen Liang froze. The great general who had defeated thousands of enemies suddenly looked helpless. Lu Qingyuan teased him. General Shen, are you afraid of your own son? Shen Liang gently lifted the child. His voice became softer than anyone had ever heard. I am afraid. He looked at Lu Qingyuan. Of losing either of you. For a moment, the snowy courtyard was silent. Then Qingyuan stepped closer and rested his head lightly on Shen Liang's shoulder. You won't. Because this time, we're writing our own history. Lantern light flickered across the snow. And inside the quiet residence, the war hero of the empire finally found peace.
Both had another child sooner who is a girl like his gentle father. The new baby girl gets doted by his brother a lot. The new emperor becomes their godfather and spoils both of them. The new crown prince becomes the childhood best friend of them. What happens next in their story? To be continued. Give me a comment for next part. Thanks for watching.